Hello everybody, this is Dawn with TwiceSharedSheep.com and we're continuing our perusal of the neighborhoods of Ravelry.com. And today I wanted to talk to you about how to search for patterns on Ravelry. Now on the main page when you first log in, there's this little quick search bar over here that you can type in and search straight from there. Also, you could click on the patterns button here at the top and it will take you to this page right here. Additionally, if you click on the patterns tab and you're not sure what you're searching for, but really you want to look and see what you can make with a specific yarn and you don't know what you want to make yet, go ahead and click on this pattern browser and advanced search button right here. And that just takes you to this main page without something being in the search bar first. Automatically, by default, this pattern page is going to show you what is hot right now on Ravelry, meaning which patterns that other people on Ravelry find the most exciting, that they're knitting, they're favoriting, they're talking about, will all show up here at the top. You can change how that shows up to a best match for your search, name A to Z, the most popular overall. That's going to take in the entire lifespan of a pattern. So if a pattern is 10 years old and has been popular for most of that time, it is most definitely going to show up at the top of the most popular, but not necessarily a really new popular pattern that just came out last week. You can also sort it by the yarn requirement, the difficulty, whether it's new to Ravelry, etc. Lots and lots of little filters and things that you can use. You can also change how you look at it, large thumbnails, small thumbnails, or lists. I tend to leave it on just the default. Now, here's my favorite thing about Ravelry is all of these filters over here on the left-hand side allow you to really fine-tune what you're looking for. So like I said, 99% of the time when somebody asks me for a pattern recommendation, I come immediately to this page on Ravelry and input some information. So not too long ago, a friend of mine posted a shawl that she really liked. It was a really nice kind of simple triangle shawl in a heavier weight yarn. But it was crocheted, and she said, well, I crochet, I'm looking for something kind of like this, but knitting. So I came here and I did a search to see if I could find something like that for her. So the first thing that I did was I found the craft and I clicked knitting because she specified that she wanted a knitting pattern. And then she wanted an accessory, and it was shawls are here under neck and torso, and she wanted a shawl. All right. And next we wanted to specify the weight of the yarn that she was going to need. She wanted she was using a heavyweight yarn, so a worsted, a rawn, or maybe a bulky. And then, let's see. We wanted a photo. And the particular shawl that she was looking for was rather simple. So let's look at fabric characteristics. No, but that wasn't what I was looking for. I was looking to see if I could specify construction, garter stitch. I want garter stitch. So you can see here you can specify attributes like if you want it to be color work or mosaic or stranded. Stranded would be, color work too. Construction, whether it's top down, bottom up, sleeveless, sideways, worked in the round, all of those sorts of things. Design elements, if it has a specific type of collar or pockets or a hood or fringe. Oh, we want some fringe. The pattern that she had fringe. Oh, that brings up all sorts of awesome ideas. Fabric characteristics. Let's see, baubles, brioche cables, chevron. Let's see, mesh. The original one was a mesh. Oh, this is probably exactly what she was looking for, is something like this. Or this one. This one would be great. She wanted a big, cozy shawl with fringe, and this one would be perfect. So I clicked on it and it brings up the web page for it. It says, you know, who the designer is, what yarn they recommend, the weight of the yarn, how much yarn you're going to need. And then down here, it'll say where you can get the pattern. So this pattern's available free if you click on this link. And that's going to take you to the drops, garnstudio.com. They have a lot of free patterns over there. All right, so I found a pattern to recommend to my friend. In fact, I found lots of patterns to recommend to my friend. I can always just copy and paste this link right here for the search results and send that to her and say, do any of these look good? And I'm sure that one of them would. If you wanted to remove one of these filters, you can just click the clear button next to it and it will start eliminating things. So over here on the left, you know, we've got all of these filters. The other really awesome filter is the My Notebook filter right here. And what this does is you can filter only the things in your favorites. And it is only going to show you patterns that are in your favorites. You can filter it so that it'll only show you patterns that you can knit with yarns in your stash, which is wonderful. You can filter it even further and say, I only want to knit with yarns in my stash and things that are currently in my library. So patterns that I currently own. And it'll show you things that you can knit using your yarn that you currently have patterns for, which is super, super awesome. If if you've added a lot of things to your favorites or to your library and you only want to work from stash, this is a great way to do it. Or if you only want to work from stash, you can select that button, and then it's not going to tell you that you need to go out and buy yarn, that everything in here you can make with what you have. And then you can start filtering and say, you know what? I would like to knit some socks. What kind of socks can I knit with what I have? And it gives me all of these patterns. The other really nice filter is that it has this free filter right here. So you can select that and it will only show free patterns. You can also select the purchase online or the Ravelry download button. The Ravelry download button is really nice because that means that any of the patterns that it shows you, you can click on to either download the free pattern immediately, or you can purchase here on Ravelry and download and knit immediately. So the Find Your Fade shawl by Andrea Mari is really popular and is really beautiful. And it shows up in this search because right here, it is available to purchase on Ravelry. So you can click right here to buy it. You can send it to a friend as a gift, one of your Ravelry friends. Down here at the bottom, it's got more patterns by Andrea. Or there's bundles that Andrea has with multiple patterns that you can purchase that also have this as part of it. So there you go. That's how you search for patterns on Ravelry. And you now have almost the entire internet's worth of patterns available at your fingertips. For you, you can type things up here in the search bar. You can use your filters to narrow it down. You can scroll and scroll and scroll and find patterns that you love. If you find one that you adore and you want to add to your favorites or to your queue, just click on it and click this button, Save to My Favorites, or Add to My Queue, or Add to My Library, and then it will be available in your notebook anytime you want it. And with that, we're done for today. I will see you tomorrow with a new exciting video. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, don't forget to click the subscribe button, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye!